Hi guys, welcome to another 2-minute devotion with Dad. This one took me by surprise. They all do, so no surprises there. Ha ha. Jesus is talking about the kingdom of heaven and how you got to be faithful, humble like a child. Then he goes on to say, if you cause one of these little ones who trusts in me to fall into sin, it would be better for you to have a large millstone tied around your neck and be drowned in the depths of the sea. And then he goes on about the sorrows of sin. But once again, this little letter has fascinated me, and I want to show you why. So, to fall into sin, it's this letter B, which comes across here, this letter scandalizo, 4624. Now, if we go back into this one over here, 4624 and 425 and 4348 all mean offend, stumbling block. These words refer to an object that trips a person, proskoma, or a trap, scandalon, or the verb scandalizo means to cause someone to trip or stumble. So it's the act, the deliberate act of causing someone to offense or sin. Now this is where it gets interesting, because if we go back the previous chapter, where is it? When Peter is trying to rebuke Jesus, and Jesus said, "Get away from me, Satan, you are a dangerous trap for me." Now, in the original King James, it said, "You are an offense to me." If we go back to this little letter Z again, the word is scandalon. How about that? 4625. So we go back to our word here. Scandalon is the trap. So it's coming from the same original meaning word, where Jesus was actually rebuking Peter because Jesus saw the trap in what Peter was saying, and Peter wasn't actually deliberately trying to cause Jesus to go astray, but Jesus saw it. It was the object, the trap, that was like lying in wait, passively waiting, and it was just Jesus was like, "No, I'm not having a bar of this." And whereas Jesus talks about the deliberate act, sorry, not this one, next one over here, Jesus talks about the deliberate act of causing someone to sin, using the same Greek or Hebrew meaning. I thought that was fascinating. But it goes on. So this little sub-reference here, Romans 9:32. So this is Paul, and don't forget, we're halfway through Romans, so we've got to take it in context. Can't do it in 2 minutes. What does all this mean? Even though the Gentiles were not trying to follow God's standards, they were made right with God. And it was by faith that this took place. But the people of Israel who tried so hard to get right with God by keeping the law never succeeded. Why? They were trying to get right with God by keeping the law instead of by trusting Him. They stumbled over a great rock in their path. Now if we go to this stumbled, it's proskoma. Proskoma is the third word in this little list. So it's an offense and a stumbling block. So they were getting tripped up on the mechanics of trying to earn their way to heaven instead of just by having faith in God. It's just all interlinked. Now this one takes us to Isaiah 8:14. So if we go across to Isaiah 8:14, "He will keep you safe, but Israel and Judah, he will be a stone that makes people stumble, a rock that makes people fall. And for the people of Jerusalem, he will be a trap and a snare." All three concepts of those three, Greek and Hebrew, are all here in the same verse. Isn't that amazing? And so Jesus has identified in Peter, firstly, the trap. Then he talks about the concept of being a deliberate cause to sin. And then also it talks about offending and stumbling blocks, which is what the original word from the Old Testament that Jesus used to Peter, and causing when inadvertently leading him aside without meaning to. So it's just amazing. It all links in, and the power of these hidden nuances behind these words is amazing. And I just wanted to show you this. I could talk for hours about this one concept alone. I've already gone 6 minutes, sorry, but it's just something that God's word is so deep, and the more you look into it, the more you will find. And I know I say this over and over again, the way Jesus talked about stumbling blocks and traps and everything over and over again, this stuff is so amazing. And over and over again, I could share. So anyway, just another one today. Hope this helps you and blesses you. Have a great day, and I'll catch you at the next one. Bye.